That's a big wall. You know, I did the same thing last time. I kind of got off course heading out to this old home site because of the magnificent fern bed that engulfs like hundreds of acres. Anyways, it's been 4 years since I've been here, and this is a special kind of place. You know why? It's where I dug my Massachusetts oak tree shilling that you always see on my neck. Why have I not been here in 4 years? Good question. It's just the way it goes. Time flies, and we're always moving around. Well, not that I expect to walk in and find another one. That's not why I'm here. I'm just here because it's time to be here. Alright, let's see what happens. The ground cover here is tremendous. Took me a few to find the actual cellar. It's right here. It just, it looks like this in every direction. Oh, that's loud. Probably flashing. Gotta start somewhere. Nope. Wow. That is really surprising. So when I was here on the last trip, when I walked in, there were fresh plugs, dig holes. This time around, looks like there's some from last season. How's that for a nice start? 1700s Tomback button. Loud, proud, maybe 2 inches deep. Wow. Wonderful. That was a pleasant start. So what's always intrigued me about this place and my coin find is that people were trickling in here supposedly about the 1750s, 1760s. Well, that means that this coin predates the site, the town even, by 100 years. So, two things. Either the person who was wearing it, it was 100 years old at that point, or people were out here earlier than documented, which I think is highly possible in a lot of places. Just things to think about. See, right there. Somebody's plug. Let's see what they left. Oh, hold on. Boy, it's rough in here. It seems like I'm haloing off something, or there's a target right to the side of the plug. Alright, that's what they scooped. Is pewter. I think it's a rolled spoon bowl. So, again, with the really old stuff. Pewter. Nice. But wait. But there's more. pewter. Definitely think it was a spoon. I really need to make a trip in here in the fall or next spring. I've never been in here when there's no ferns. Crazy enough. Iron thing. Sorry, I know it's not easy to see in here. Oh my God. I don't know if it's in frame, but damn. Look at that dandy button. Wow. So I'm still just circling the edge of the cellar hole. Wow. Wait till you see the color on this one. I didn't even think it was going to be anything good. Look at that. Is that not just gorgeous? So, this place is not on the 1858 map. Abandoned, deserted before that. But in all my trips, there's been a lot of 1700s and 1600s stuff. And that button is just awesome. Wow, look at that. And you know, there's chances people brought old stuff with them when they settled. Not so much this site, but there have been many in the past where everything is pewter. For buttons, spoons, and such. This one is definitely a mix. But that was a good catch. Because there ain't much room to swing. Shards. Chimney stack. While I'm out back, I wanted to take a walk to the spot where I dug our wonderful shilling. And again, not that I expect to find any others. Imagine that if it was a spill though, and there was another one or something else lingering out here. It's just quiet. And probably 300 feet out from where the house was. It's rocky, it's lumpy. Not even worked. Yeah, this place is huge. And you know, it's not like I think somebody was out here in the 1670s, 80s. But very early 1700s, I think it's a good possibility. You know, maybe just a generational jump start. Somebody who was eager to move a bit further away from where all the other charters and grants were happening. I've detected every single site around here, as you can imagine or know, and this one has produced the oldest stuff in its entirety. And like I said, that happens in different places. There's always that one spot where everything is just a bit older and it's consistent. Alright, I'm going to keep swinging around the shilling zone. Well, this is interesting. I just walked all the way down to the back end. Well, it actually hasn't ended. Pretty far. Quiet. All the way in between. I get down here and there's iron. And right over there, that's a well. Those are two signs, clues. Somebody was doing something back here. And you know that happens to us from time to time. We find, you know, secondary sites on the same farm square. Sometimes it's where they first landed. But you can't see. I mean, right here is decent. But out there, again, terrible. Well, it's going to give us something to do come November. Definitely going to have to come back here and check further, because you don't put a well that far out from the home site. Well, that's a lot of nails. More than even 50 feet out from the cellar hole. Like I said, I just walked and it was quiet, quiet, quiet. And this is loaded back here. Well, I found a little bit of a clearing. Rock. Actually, it's a bunch of rocks. And roots, of course. There you go, the strangeness. Shotgun Willie in the old pile of fieldstones. Right? You just never know out here. Well, there was definitely something going on back here. A well that far out from the proper cellar hole, nail iron, but it goes into the fern bed, which I cannot get at. Which makes you wonder. And it was a good day for me to be out here thinking and wondering. So the same shilling that I wear around my neck, if it was not an early drop, what a thought to think that it was worn by the same person who wore these buttons. Because these are 1700s. And if that was dropped then, they were wearing an old coin. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. All right, keep wondering, keep thinking, keep exploring. I'll see you next time.